Hello everyone, this is Beaning, and this is another video request from a user named What'sHisFace042. He actually just asked me to do a One Piece rant, and I don't know. In the future, I would like if someone would give me a little bit more than just do a rant. Like if you guys want me to talk about a specific character. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a general rant like I'm going to do now. One Piece, as I figure, as you may or may not know, is about a boy named Monkey D. Luffy who's trying to become the king of the pirates. Let's see, his first man in the crew is a guy called Roronoa Zolo. Let's see, their navigator is Nami. The doctor is Tony Chopper. The sniper is Usopp. Forgot his full name. And after that, I kind of forgot what everyone did. You know what? Screw it. I forgot what everyone else does. Sanji's our chef. There's some Michael Jackson-looking skeleton guy. I didn't... Brooke. Yeah, thank you. Brooke, I guess the musician. And what was the name of that machine guy? Oh... I know that he wears the man thong and he's run by Coca-Cola. He has a refrigerator in his chest. I forgot his name. He basically has a machine. He's some kind of robot guy. After about 300 episodes, I kind of lost interest in this anime. I know a lot of people that are into it, and they keep me updated, mostly. As far as I can figure, the main power in this show is from stuff called the Devil's Fruit, or the Cursed Fruit, because apparently the word devil is tabooed thanks to 4Kids. Freaking useless company, if there ever was one. Okay, let's see. Only 2 people in Luffy's crew even... 3 people have a cursed fruit, Devil's Fruit. Monkey has what was called the Gum Fruit, which basically makes his whole body made of rubber. So he can basically take bullets, he can basically withstand any blunt or bludgeoning force, but sharp objects screw him over like nothing else. Everyone that has a Devil's Fruit cannot swim. If they're completely submerged in water, they can't move. Luffy can still stretch... Well, apparently Luffy was able to stretch his neck above water up to a certain length, but they can't really... I don't know what the deal is. They can't function in water. Or maybe Luffy stretched his head up before that. It's been a long time since I saw that. Let's see. Chopper ate the human fruit. He was a deer who ate the fruit, and now he's got, like, peak human intelligence, and he's supposed to be, like, super intelligent. And he's trying to, I guess, become the ultimate doctor. Sanji's ability is that he has kind of an unexplained superhuman leg power. Basically, his deal is that since he's a chef, he refuses to use his hands in a fight for fear that he'll injure them. So he decides to stand on his hands and kick with the force of a freaking truck, I suppose. No, he can apparently kick a cannonball out of the air without shattering his leg for some reason. People in this anime tend to get overpowered for no reason. Like, okay, the people with the fruits make sense because there's actually like a story behind them having a superpower that no one else can have. And then there are people that are just super powerful for no reason. Like Zolo, I guess his power is that he can bench press a truck with his jaw. For some reason that I'll never understand, he fights with 3 swords. He would have been cool with a twin swordsman, but no, he has to have a sword in his mouth. Amazingly, it doesn't shatter his teeth, and he can apparently also stop cannons with the sword in his mouth, without breaking his neck or shattering every teeth in his jaw, but hey, it's an anime. You have to roll with some of the nonsense. Let's see. The skeleton guy, oh, I forgot he did eat a cursed fruit. Apparently he's immortal, but I guess he died, but he just kind of came back as a skeleton. It didn't make his body immortal, it just made it so that he would never die. He can still get messed up, apparently. And he's apparently like the comic relief character. Like, he gets hungry and scared even though he doesn't have a stomach or nerves or something. He can talk and sing even though he has no tongue or vocal cords. Basically, he's Alphonse Elric. Let's see. Nami, kind of slutty, I guess, in the show. I guess that's kind of her deal. She's obsessed with treasure. I think she has some good reasons, like she's trying to help her village, or maybe she's just greedy. She's the navigator. Usopp made her some kind of freaky rod that makes these weather balls. Usopp himself is a sniper. He's the slingshot of all the retarded things. Yeah, there's a guy on the ship that can punch a hole through a stone wall. There's a chef that can apparently kick his feet fast enough to create fire. There's a reindeer that becomes a gorilla man. There's a triple swordsman, and they did throw in an idiot that used a slingshot. Somehow he's good with it, so... I mean, this is a pretty creative anime, if nothing else. I thought they were joking when they said that the sniper used a slingshot, but apparently in one episode he fought and nearly beat Luffy. I'm sorry if I'm gonna spoil a lot of this crap, because this anime is so tremendously long that I really got tired of watching it, especially because it was dubbed by 4Kids, and I didn't really want to watch it all online either. So, yeah, I'm a little lazy when it comes to, like, 600 plus episode animes. Let's see if I'm forgetting anybody. Oh yeah, Robin, probably one of my favorite characters, ate the Hana Hana fruit, so she can spawn hands from anywhere. Apparently she can use it to snap your back or your neck, and she can also use it to break her fall. Let's see, I think there were the 7 Warlords of the Sea that were super powerful. I know one of them was Hawkeye Mihawk, who stopped bullets with his sword and cut a ship in half from about a block away. Apparently his deal is that he's like the world's best swordsman. He can basically destroy cities with a shockwave or something crazy. Oh yeah, the whole series, the whole Devil Fruit thing is broken into 3 categories. There's Paramecia, Zone, and Logia. The Paramecia pretty much get everything the other 2 categories don't have, so like Luffy's Gum Gum Fruit and the Immortality Fruit and the Hand Fruit are all Paramecia powers. They're the only people that seem to get a useless power. Other than that, some of them are actually ridiculously strong. The Zone is basically the interspecies one that can make you go between 2 different species or something in between, which is what Chopper ate. And the Logia is basically the cheat category, where they're all crap like controlling elements. There's actually one guy called Admiral Kizaru. He ate the Pico fruit, I believe, which basically turns him into light. And apparently he can move at the speed of light, and not all the time. He can become light, and he can hit you at the speed of light. And this didn't make a lot of sense, because I saw him kick somebody in the ribs at the speed of light, and he wasn't cut in half. He just shot across the room, or I shot across the field. Apparently a Logia can be another Logia. I think there's one guy called Crocodile who could turn into sand, and I think he said that he had to train to get to where he could react by turning his body into that element. Apparently they can't just be invincible all the time, but they have a tendency to be overpowered. And I think most of the debates go around really... few Paramecias are super cheap, most Logias are cheap, and some of like the mythical beast zones can be kind of unfair. I think there's some dinosaurs, and there's things like maybe a dragon. I know there's a phoenix zone. But, I don't know. This is an extremely broad show. Oh, that's right. I think Luffy's father could turn into wind. Which, so far, I don't know if there's a weakness for that. Every Logia is susceptible to their own weakness. Like, there's one guy that turns into ice, so a guy who could turn into fire would beat him. I know in one of the recent mangas, this is a spoiler... Okay, you've had time to close. Ace dies from a guy that could turn into lava. Apparently, lava melts fire somehow. I know, it sounds retarded, but that's what happens. Basically, this is a pretty cool show. It's a bit longer than I have a bit of a taste for. I would have preferred if 4Kids didn't freaking dub it. And sometimes I get kind of a slow internet connection, so I don't want to wait through, like, a 1,000-episode anime or something on my computer. But if you guys have any questions about specific characters, Shintaro and I could hook up and go over some of them. Actually, talk to Shintaro if you have questions that I can't answer, because he actually keeps up with this anime. I gave up after a while. So I got cut off. Anyway, I know enough to get by, but I'm not like an authority on this show. I don't know, my computer seems to want me to not go on too long. So basically... this is a pretty good show, but if you guys have a specific question or rant or issue you want me to talk about, please give me a fairly detailed email or something. Anyway, this has been Beaning. I hope this helped in any way, and goodbye.